I didn't get on there like, well, grandma, you're old fashioned and you're stupid. So I need to explain to you how to catch up with the time. No, I said, how did you, as a single mother raising 5 kids, how did you pay off your car, pay off your house, have perfect credit and all that money in the bank? How did you do that? What is your system? That's wisdom. She didn't get that from school either. That wisdom is powerful. Why? Well, because it got results. A lot of people go to school their whole life and can't even get results in their own life. Look at how many people you know who even know what to do, who've been trained on all this stuff, have all this education. Someone went to Harvard and are still underwater financially. There are Harvard graduates with advanced degrees who can't figure out how to pay the damn bills. That tells you that there's a difference between what you learn in school and what you actually learn to apply. That this means there's a gap because we are the most educated Negroes in the history of Black people, right? We got all the degrees, all the credentials, but somehow you're not where you want to be. Maybe somehow you're stuck. I would argue that the elders are the ones who understand the answer to some of these questions. It doesn't mean we can't contribute, but sometimes you got to shut up and listen to grandma. Shut up and listen to your grandfather explain to you what a man used to do back in the 1950s. Listen to your grandma about how a woman used to treat a man back in the day and what it meant, how to keep a man, right? I just really think all these conversations are relevant. I think we don't listen and we come along with our own ideas and don't know our butts from a hole in the ground. And it makes us look stupid. I don't know. But where's my evidence? My evidence is all the millions of people out here in our community who are online trying to figure it out, trying to figure out how do I have a good relationship, trying to figure out how do I get money, trying to figure out how do I find happiness. I'm so depressed right now. I think that the elders are important. So this is my point with the convention is that I want young people involved and I want them to lead, but I want them to lead where they're supposed to lead, and then I want the elders to lead where they're supposed to lead. Do you understand? Like when I get on the phone with Dr. Claude Anderson, I'm not leading this man. This man is leading me. He's telling me things that I will never know because I don't know what it was like to live in a booming black neighborhood in the 1950s. But he does. So let's learn from each other. I think that's how you have a prosperous community. You have a productive, knowledge-based ecosystem where we're sitting down and we're listening to each other and learning from each other. Just like I learned from my wife, I learned from the kids, I learned from my parents, but they also are going to learn from me. Yeah. All right, let me keep going. Jasmine says, can you create a trust that invests in the stock market? Yes. For hundreds of years and pay your family? Yeah, you can. Absolutely. You absolutely can. Or do you have to have an actual person manage that portion of the trust? No, you can have companies that manage trust. Companies and entities live longer than a person anyway. So that might be something worth looking at. I did a breakdown of like 100-year plan for your family.